All right, let's get into it. The world knows Spider-Man, sure, but it has completely forgotten Peter Parker. The next chapter for the MCU's web-slinger is supposedly hitting us in 2026, and it's shaping up to be his most raw, most grounded adventure yet. After that spell literally erased him from everyone's memory, we're asking, what's left of a hero when he has absolutely nothing left to lose?
I mean, this is the question that haunted all of us at the end of No Way Home, right? This isn't just about his secret identity being safe now. This is a complete and total erasure of his entire life. His friends, his history, poof, gone. And that silence, that void, that's exactly where we pick up.
So what is this new reality for Peter? Well, he's living in a world he literally saved, but it's a world that has just moved on without him. He's a complete stranger in his own city, and that intense isolation, well, that's the foundation of his brand new day. His new life can be summed up in one pretty crushing word: alone. And I mean, really think about that for a second. There is not a single person on this planet who knows his name, his face, or what he sacrificed. He's basically a ghost, haunting the very city he's sworn to protect. He's completely forgotten, and here's the gut punch: he chooses to keep it that way. We all saw that heartbreaking moment where he sees MJ and Ned, and he just walks away. He genuinely believes they are safer, happier without him. He puts their well-being so far ahead of his own, and it just digs him deeper into that loneliness. So yeah, that sacrifice forces a total reset. Peter is back to square one. He's just a student trying to make rent, trying to balance classes and a part-time job. And then, at night, he's back to being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We're talking street-level stuff, not Avengers-level threats. It's quiet, it's anonymous, it's all he has left. But come on, this is New York City. A quiet life was never going to last. There's a new danger brewing, something festering in the shadows, and it is about to drag Peter right out of his little self-imposed exile and throw him back into the storm. And look, this isn't just another bad guy in a suit. This threat is different. It's something that starts to rot the city from the inside out. And to make matters worse, it starts to endanger the very few people Peter might be trying to watch over from a distance. Suddenly, his anonymity isn't a shield anymore. It's a liability. He has no choice but to get involved. And this gets to the very heart of his dilemma, doesn't it? Peter tried to choose a smaller, safer life. But being Spider-Man, that was never really a choice. That responsibility, that power, it will always, always call him back, no matter what it costs him. But here's the thing. This time, he can't just call up the Avengers for backup. The allies he might be forced to turn to are, well, let's just say they're complicated. Saving New York might just force him to team up with people who completely shatter his moral code. Yeah, rumors are swirling that he could be teaming up with people like the Punisher, maybe even the Hulk. Just imagine that for a second. Spider-Man, the guy whose whole thing is don't kill, working side by side with vigilantes whose methods are, let's say, a lot more permanent. The real fight here isn't just against the villain. It's going to be inside his own team. And all that chaos on the outside, it just pours gasoline on the fire that's already burning inside of him. This story is shaping up to be a deep, deep dive into Peter Parker's own mind, really asking who he is when you strip away everything that used to define him. He's basically going through an emotional gauntlet. It's like a war on four fronts. He's got to grapple with this crushing loneliness. He's mourning friends who are still alive but don't know him. He's trying to balance this new life with his duties. And through all that, he has to figure out what kind of hero he's even going to be now. It all really boils down to this one question, doesn't it? Can the core of who Peter Parker is, his hope, his sense of humor, his compassion, can that survive a total system reset? Or will the darkness of this new life finally break him? That's the real heart of this story. So after going through all of this crucible of loss and these dangerous new alliances, a new kind of hero is going to be forged. This is the story of Peter Parker truly becoming Spider-Man. No mentor, no high-tech backup, and absolutely no safety net. And that is the fundamental shift. The Stark tech suits and the Avengers support system, all gone. Now it's just Peter's brain, his own homemade gadgets, and his willpower against whatever the city throws at him. We're finally moving from Spider-Man the Apprentice to Spider-Man the master of his own destiny. Which brings us right to the title itself, Brand New Day. It's so much more than just a title, right? It's a mission statement. It signifies this painful but totally necessary rebirth for Peter, a new beginning that's forged in the ashes of his old life.
So we're left with this one final massive question. When a hero has lost everything that made him who he is, can he still be a symbol of hope for other people? Or does he first have to figure out how to find that hope for himself? I guess we'll find out in 2026.